Loose change. It's about all we have left.
Pocket change.
Well, anyway, loose change. You finally got around to it.
One of my readers dropped a copy off and said, "You gotta watch this."
You're only about what? It happened in 2001?
Yeah, I'm a little behind.
Yeah, you're only like 8 or 9 years behind.
Loose Change, the edition that I looked at came out in 2006. It was number 2, version 2. And it is a conspiracy theory movie about 9/11.
And long story short is they think it was an inside job.
Rumsfeld and Cheney took it to us.
That we needed a new enemy for our Defense Department after the Cold War. We needed another way to point the finger.
And the fact that Osama bin Laden's still running around loose says maybe there's some truth to that. However, I don't think they foresaw the massive implications of bringing down our financial system along with...
So, did you watch it? Are you in somewhat belief of it?
No, I'm not really a believer.
You're not?
I'm not a believer, but I do think some of the things in the thing are far-fetched in the movie.
There's only 3 structural buildings to ever burn to the ground, structural steel buildings to burn down. Do you know what those 3 buildings are?
The 2 World Trade Center buildings, and...
There were 3 World Trade Center. 1, 2, and 7.
Yes.
Did they show 7 dropping? They didn't really get into 7 dropping too much, did they?
No.
No, 7... See, there's the funny part about it. If you start watching it, 7 dropped like a controlled takedown.
They talked a lot about that.
Yeah. Anyway.
There's interesting things about the stock market, cell phones, the ability of these guys to fly the planes. Some of these things I wondered about myself, but all in all,
it would be hard. It would be a massive conspiracy.
It would be a massive conspiracy.
A massive. I can see where Kennedy getting wiped out.
Didn't take as many people to pull that one off, but this one, but and I've got to say, I do believe there was more than one shooter in the Kennedy assassination. Just because I've been with the best snipers in the world, and I don't think with the best weaponry, the best conditions, that's a one-man shot.
He got his blades blown out. You can see Jackie O reaching back to try to put him back in. That was an instinctive response. But
the other shots,
boom, boom, yes.
It's kind of hard to do it all.
But he is a United States Marine.
Oh,
they get it done.
Lee Harvey? I don't think so.
Lee gets it done.
So
anyway, so the conspiracy weeks. Are you saying that we talk about conspiracies? Do you want to draw a direct correlation between?
Well, first thing I wanted to talk about is the fact that these things go out there and there's a whole subculture of people that eat, sleep, and breathe this stuff. And some would say that
we're the subculture.
We're the subculture.
Eats, sleeps, and drinks.
The Montgomery County, conspiracy theory that the deals have been being done in the back rooms without our knowledge to control our destiny and create a new Dayton in the model of, going back to the John Henry Patterson, right?
Oh, well, yeah. But I don't believe that's true. I just think that everybody thinks that these things work for other entities and they should work for us. It's already baked into the cake. You get money for a control tower at the FAA. Whether you need it or not, that's what you do.
Right.
The only way to get money, large amounts of funds, is through certain venues. So that being the military,
an interchange,
and it's already baked into the cake. So
there are people who like to suck on the federal government tit and think that, that's money from heaven, even when it's our tax dollars.
Well,
and that's a major problem in this country. It's all our money, folks.
No, it isn't. It's the Chinese money, and we ain't taking it back.
Right.
See, that's why I say
let's just blow them up and get it over
I always have wondered this. Should I have just run up massive debt and not paid it back and just kept all the stuff? My conscience couldn't do that, but the people that did it seem to be coming out better than me.
Yeah, it's true.
In other words, they've been forgiven.
Although they did make personal bankruptcy a lot tougher. But the thing is, corporate bankruptcy? Oh, sure, no problem. See you later.
See, but is that a conspiracy?
Well, I think it's a flaw in our system.
But the conspiracy really is that corporations own the media, and whatever, they kind of let things come out and then they reel them back.
I mean, this goes back to the Trilateral Commission in the 60s. I mean, the major media, Rupert Murdoch being the Antichrist. I mean, people talked about all these things. And the reality is it's really hard to know what's true, what's conspiracy theory, what's real, what's not. It's harder and harder because so much of this stuff seems so convincing.
That's why everybody gets dumb and believes in Jesus. I'm sorry, I had to go there. Some people like to make it simple. Really, I can see why people would just go. They would just they can't hit Control Alt Delete and restart. They go, oh, let me give me the bottle or give me Jesus.
I found it interesting.
I chose the bottle.
I found it interesting the other day, helping my girlfriend's 10-year-old with her homework, and she was doing a thing on an explorer from the 1700s, 1800s. And I'd never heard of them, so where did I go? Of course, I went to Wikipedia. Oh, we can't use that, she said. People make things up in Wikipedia, and it changes all the time, and it's not, legitimate.
Well, look who that dentist down there in Texas is making up our school books. Now, I know the teacher's right, but that influence...
Again, Wikipedia is as accurate as we want it to be anymore. Everything is as accurate as we want it to. You have to sort of...
There's nobody as accurate as us.
Some people might wonder
We're
about
Wiki
Dayton. Wiki Dayton. We don't have enough power. We don't have enough juice, enough money to be
but we tell
threat.
The truth.
But we try to tell the truth. We try to connect the dots, and it's harder and harder.
No, it's not. We try to connect them all the time. I mean, all these little things do connect. That's why I keep reinforcing. But I know we're babbling.
But we're doing it in short little bits, and it's hard to give you the full picture because it's really been going on for a long time, and there's a lot of things going on. So it's, we hope you believe some of it. We hope you interchange with us, exchange ideas with us, and you do. That's how the loose change came to us. Came to me. Greg had already seen it.
Of course.
But that, those comments down there, that's how we get our information, and we try to sort through it and figure things out. And it's a two-way
I'll change
thing.
my mind. I'm not sure about him. We'll see.
Anyway.
He hasn't changed his mind about horse racing. Zenyatta won today, but Rachel Alexandria lost. So we'll see what happens when they meet up again.
Say goodbye, Greg.
Goodbye.